Hi children, in today's class we will talk about the other two kinds of pollutions, that is land pollution and noise pollution, again from the chapter environmental pollution. Here too we will talk about the causes, effects and preventions. Preventions are measures that can help reduce pollution at our individual level. Causes are the factors, effects are the harmful ways that can affect living organisms, and preventions are the preventive measures that can be taken by you and me to help save our environment. What is land pollution? Land pollution. Now we know that we need land to live on. We need land to grow trees, to grow crops for our survival. But when land is polluted with burning of garbage, with throwing all kinds of litter on the roads and the streets, this litter all around on the land is called land pollution. It has its own causes, effects and preventive measures that can be taken. What is noise? We can listen to a pleasant sound for a long time, but when that sound gets irritating, we call it noise. And the noise in our environment from different factors is called noise pollution. Now, let us again talk about the causes, effects and preventions of land pollution and noise pollution.
We humans are responsible for land pollution. Look at the picture carefully. The truck disposes of the garbage into a pit. This garbage includes plastic, polythene bags, tins, wet waste, dry waste, etc. Just like any other pollution, soil or land pollution has become a grave challenge that we need to overcome by establishing a healthy environment. We need to know what are the factors that lead to soil pollution. One leading cause of soil pollution is spraying pesticides, insecticides and weedicides on the agricultural land. These are two pictures showing the waste from hospitals and mining, where there is digging of the land for various reasons and minerals found inside the land. Burning of garbage and throwing garbage on road and streets. This is all responsible for land pollution. The trash we throw away in our homes and school. With this, land becomes infertile, especially for agriculture, where the land is not more suitable for the growth of plants. And when there is heavy rainfall, because of all the tins and Tetra packs inside the garbage, water gets collected and this becomes a breeding ground for mosquitoes. What role can we play in bringing a difference in this world? We can pick up the trash and put them in the respective bins. A bin for organic waste, paper, metal, plastic, glass and others. When we put trash in its proper place, it will be disposed of in its particular places. We can find alternatives when using objects, like we can use a jute bag instead of a polythene bag while visiting the market. We can use glass instead of a plastic cup. We can use hand towels instead of tissues. This will save the environment and also reduce the plastic content we use. With this, I introduce you to the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Reduce is when you use an object less, reuse is when you use it again, and recycle is when you try to manufacture it in a different way. So it is important to throw trash in its proper bins so that it can be taken for manufacturing and it can be recycled. Now we shall talk about noise pollution, which is the fourth kind of pollution. Many of us wake up at the sound of the alarm clock and we hear birds chirping. How pleasant it is to hear. There is a difference between sounds and noise. Noise is measured in decibels, also denoted as dB. When exposed to loud noise, that is more than the level of 85 dB, it leads to noise pollution. Let us look at the sources of noise pollution. The first on the list is the transportation noise caused by vehicle honking and the airplanes and helicopters flying in the sky. Second, we have the construction noise caused by the different equipments used for construction, and the noise of TV, loud TV, and other appliances used in the house, including mixer, vacuum cleaner, and washing machines in the house. Noise from social events, parties, discos, and other functions also add to the noise pollution. Let us now discuss what effects does noise pollution have on human beings. It leads to irritation. We get irritated very easily. It leads to stress and tension. Anger is a common reason because of noise pollution, and we feel sleepy or experience fatigue. How can we control noise pollution if not reduce it to a great extent? This can be done by planting more and more trees, because trees absorb the noise which comes from far distances. We have to compulsorily maintain silence near schools, colleges, and hospitals. We can stay far from airports and railway stations so that we can avoid the noise of transport. And we have to avoid honking when stuck in a traffic jam. This can help reduce noise pollution.